Thank you very much. So I will just give a brief overview of the humanitarian situation. Across Sudan, 25 million people at least are facing acute hunger, according to the Integrated Phase Classification Assessment, which was issued in December of 2024. And since then, there has not been an updated assessment because the government has withdrawn from the IPC process. So what that means is that it's the number of people who are facing acute hunger is likely much higher today than it was 8, 9 months ago. And in that same assessment, famine was confirmed in areas surrounding El-Fasher, and it had first been confirmed in Zamzam camp, which is around 13 kilometers southeast of El-Fasher. So looking at the situation now, it is very likely that famine conditions are prevalent in El-Fasher. And the reports that we are receiving from El-Fasher itself is absolutely catastrophic and harrowing. We're receiving reports of people dying of hunger, resorting to eating animal feed. It is called ombaz in Sudan, which is a type of food waste left over from the creation of peanut oil. So it's basically peanut shells crushed together that are usually used to feed animals, which people are now surviving off of and even paying for to have just even that. Many community kitchens that have been a lifeline for people in El-Fasher are no longer functioning. And it has been nearly impossible to get any assistance into the city, any nutrition and food supplies, as has been mentioned by a couple panelists. Our attempts to reach El-Fasher have so far been unsuccessful because a convoy that was headed there on the 3rd of June was attacked just 80 kilometers outside of the city, and 5 humanitarian personnel on that convoy were killed and several trucks destroyed. And again, most recently, a convoy going to Malit in North Darfur was also attacked and 3 trucks were destroyed. So we are operating in an environment where we are under attack. Um, and it's absolutely of critical concern that there is a humanitarian pause, that the situation and the siege in El-Fasher is lifted as quickly as possible so that we can get assistance in. We do have a convoy that is ready to go and proceed into the city in Niala, which is around 300 kilometers away from El-Fasher, as soon as a humanitarian pause would be agreed upon. So far from the Sudanese Armed Forces / Sudan's Humanitarian Aid Commission, we have gotten the clearances to be able to move into El-Fasher. However, the RSF has yet to support, has yet to communicate or agree to a humanitarian pause for the besieged city of El-Fasher. I'd also like to point out that we are also extremely concerned about the situation in Kadugli in South Kordofan, where the conditions from the reports that we have are very similar, as it is also besieged, but is not as prevalently reported on in the media and talked about as much as El-Fasher is, but we are gravely concerned about the situation there as well. So that's just a brief humanitarian overview of the situation, and I will be happy to answer any questions after the presentations of other panelists. Thank you.